Welcome to our series on developing upright and effortless posture in sitting. As you're sitting, notice what parts of your seat bones connect with a stool or with a chair or a bench. Where do you sit? On which part of your pelvis do you find yourself sitting? Would you say more of your weight is on the right side or left side of your pelvis? Would you say you sit on the back of your pelvis, as in slouching? Perhaps even sacrum? Or do you feel that you're sitting more on the front part of your seat bones? Now, let's see if we can learn where our seat bones are. Place your right hand underneath your buttock and feel whether you can sense this hard, round bone on which we can sit. This is technically called ischial tuberosity, our seat bone. It's a round bone, and feel as you're tilting your pelvis back, that round bone is sliding forward actually. Even though technically your weight is moving backward on the back of your seat bone, the tip of your seat bone is moving forward. Can you sense that? And as you tilt your pelvis forward, your seat bone is tilting, so the weight shifts on the front of it and back of the seat bones move back. Can you feel that? Repeat the process on the left side. Now, as you're sitting, move your left hand under your left seat bone. Lift your left seat bone off the stool, off the chair, and then place your left hand behind and feel if with your palm, with your fingers, you can identify where your seat bone is. It's a round bone designed for weight bearing, for canceling gravity of the whole skeleton in sitting. Move your weight a little bit left and right on the seat bones. And then move your pelvis a little forward and back as you did it on the previous side. Feel as you tilt your pelvis back, your weight is shifting toward the back of the seat bone. Your head starts to tilt forward and drop down. As you bring yourself on the top of the seat bone, your head receives skeletal support. It's easier to keep the head oriented on the horizon when we sit on our seat bones. Tilt your pelvis back again. Tilt your pelvis forward, and then remove your hand from underneath your left seat bone and watch if you can be aware of the presence of your two seat bones on the chair, right and left, and front and back. Feel at which point your pelvis can support your whole skeleton practically with no muscular work. One last time, make the movements of the pelvis forward and back, this time without your hands behind your seat bones. And notice if you can be aware of your seat bones leaning back, tilting back, and then tilting forward. Back and forward, and feel at which point you become upright and at which point your back arches and at which point the back slouches. Somewhere in the middle is the point of equilibrium and balance. Thank you very much.